Hoon was born on March 12, 1986, in South Korea, in a time when three-cushion billiards was beginning to gain significant popularity. Growing up in a family where sports were highly valued, Lee was always encouraged to try different athletic activities. However, it wasn't until he was introduced to billiards that his true passion for sport was ignited. Lee's introduction to three-cushion billiards came during his teenage years. At first, he was drawn to the challenge of the game, which requires players to strike the cue ball off three cushions before hitting the object ball. The combination of precision, strategy, and high skill level required to play the game fascinated him, and he soon began to dedicate himself to learning the ins and outs of the sport. Despite having limited access to formal training, Lee practiced diligently on his own and played in local tournaments, quickly gaining recognition for his potential. His early training laid the groundwork for what would become a remarkable career. By the time he reached his early 20s, Lee had become a promising player in the South Korean billiards community. In his early years, Lee looked up to some of the best players in the world. He spent countless hours watching their matches, studying their techniques, and attempting to incorporate those strategies into his own game. By focusing on the fundamentals of three-cushion billiards, he rapidly improved his skills and gained a reputation for being one of South Korea's most talented young players. Rise to prominence, gaining international recognition. Lee Jung-hoon's rise to international recognition began in the mid-2000s when he began competing in international tournaments. His breakthrough moment came in 2010 when he participated in the World Cup for the first time. Although this was just the beginning of his international career, it became clear that Lee had the ability to compete with some of the best players in the world. In the years that followed, Lee's performances in World Cup and World Championship events helped solidify his reputation. As he gained more experience, his consistency and ability to handle pressure improved, making him a formidable opponent for even the most seasoned players. Lee's technical skills were complemented by his calm demeanor during matches, which allowed him to maintain focus even in the most intense situations. By 2012, Lee had already established himself as a rising star in the three-cushion billiards scene. He continued to improve his game, consistently placing in the top rankings at various international events. His success was not only due to his exceptional skill, but also his growing reputation as a mentally tough player capable of performing under pressure. Lee's performances in international competitions helped elevate his status both in South Korea and abroad. His rapid ascent in the world of three-cushion billiards served as an inspiration to other aspiring players, particularly in South Korea, where billiards was becoming an increasingly popular sport. His achievements on the global stage earned him respect from both fans and experts alike, and it was clear that he was on the path to becoming one of the top players in the world. Career peak, reaching the pinnacle of success. The peak of Lee Jung-hoon's career came in the mid-2010s, when he achieved some of his most significant victories and earned his place among the best three-cushion billiards players in the world. His rise to the top was characterized by remarkable consistency and a series of breakthrough performances that made him a household name in the sport. In 2015, Lee won his first major World Cup title, a victory that proved his status as one of the elite players in the world. His victory was a testament to his dedication, mental toughness, and ability to execute under pressure. Lee's triumph in this competition was a turning point in his career, as it solidified his position as one of the sport's best players. Following his World Cup victory, Lee continued to excel in international competitions. His performances in subsequent World Cup events were consistently impressive, and he began to dominate the world stage. By 2016, Lee had achieved top 5 finishes in multiple prestigious tournaments, including the World Championship and Asian Billiards Championship. His name was now regularly appearing in the conversation with the sport's all-time greats. Lee's strategic mind and technical skills continued to set him apart from his peers. His ability to control the table, coupled with his ability to outsmart opponents with clever shot selection, made him one of the most respected players in three-cushion billiards. At the peak of his career, Lee was known for his meticulous planning and his skill at reading the angles and position of every ball on the table. In 2017, Lee achieved one of his greatest accomplishments when he won the Asian Billiards Championship. This victory was a monumental achievement in Lee's career, as it marked him as the best player in Asia and solidified his place among the world's top-ranked players. His victory in this prestigious tournament showcased his dominance in the region and his ability to compete at the highest level. During this period, Lee was widely regarded as one of the top contenders in every major competition he entered. His consistency and form allowed him to achieve remarkable results year after year, and he became a fixture in the international three-cushion billiards scene.